It's October 6th. It's actually quite cold. Welcome along to the Busy Man's Guide to Everything with me, Paul Adams. We are at Coombe Hill in Wendover, and yeah, it's a cold morning, but it's very, very nice. It's a sad day because the plinth that stands underneath this monument, which was erected for the Boer War and beyond, the plinth was destroyed about a week ago. So it's quite a sad thing to see. But yeah, we're going to do some drone shots and a little bit of autumn photography. And as you see, we're going to have a little bit of a kind of a standoff and a shootout. Anyway, let's go and do this thing. So I've got my coffee, here it is. Of course it's Costa, because that's all there is in Aylesbury. It's not actually coffee, it's chocolate, because I'm a bit of a wimp with that. It's all right. I think Peter McKinnon lies when he does his coffee bit, because these drinks aren't always nice.
I reckon he makes it all, does it all, tastes it, and I reckon he does one of them fast cuts, and he actually throws his away and pours Costa in.
Well, he was a magician.
Yeah, I reckon so.
So there we go, Peter McKinnon. We know you watch our videos anyway. We know you're sitting there. Matty watches them as well. We know this.
That is what I told him about. Matty said, Steve's videos, you want to watch Steve's videos? Motor pics, Steve's videos.
Do you know, I was watching the Matty and Peter McKinnon sort of, what's the word I'm looking for? The dynamics between the two of them. And they were talking. And Peter McKinnon was very much like me in the beginning. He refused to use ND filters and he just wanted to use everything in natural light. And Matty was going, no, you got to do this, you got to do that, you got to do this. And it's kind of like me and Steve. So he's Matty and I'm Peter McKinnon, I think.
I'm me. There is no other.
Yes, it is true. He is him. And there is no other. Here we are at Aston Clinton wooded area. I think it's Aston Clinton Woods. I guess it is. We're just about to do our duel. So Steve is re-familiarising himself with the Canon 70D. What we're going to do is we're going to do an old style duel. So we're going to stand back to back, walk 10 paces, turn around, and then we've got 5 minutes which to capture one shot. And that's it. And then we're going to see which one's the best. It's going to be judged by 3 individual people. They will choose the best shot, and then whoever that is wins. So let's give it a go. Okay, go. Okay, so I've decided that I'm going to stick with my kit lens, which is the kit lens that came with the camera, which is the 18-55 EFS. I've had to bump my ISO up quite a bit, 640 with an 80 shutter speed, so we'll see how that works out. I have no idea what I'm going to do. I've seen Steve's shot, so I know what he's gone for, so I have to bear that in mind with trying not to steal his shot. And yeah, so if you want, time starts now. The interesting thing that happened with Steve is he did a lot of this. Oh, let me see. It's really quite awkward to try and catch the film in. So it's basically this perimeter here all along the fence and along the igloo as well. But the igloo's actually out of bounds. We agreed, yeah? Okay. There's some nice knotting on this tree, actually. which could be quite interesting. So I'm not going to take the picture, of course. I'm just going to put it on filming by mistake. Okay. So that might. Okay, that's quite an interesting shot. I've not clicked the shutter. Okay, that's quite an interesting one too. Okay, I'll bear those in mind. You just let me know when a minute's up and things like that, that'd be cool. Okay, I'm probably not going to talk as much as Steve because I can't talk and walk at the same time.
1 minute.
Thank you. There's not really much here, is there? It's quite... It's quite similar, you're right, everything. I mean, we could go leaves on the floor. I mean, there's a feather there as well, which could be an interesting shot. Let's have a look. Have to go right into that one. Or even, have a look what it looks like. A bit of macro. Yeah, that's not great, to be fair. Ooh, that's an interesting shot. I've done one of those before though, so I might stick with that one. Okay. I also just realised I'm still on autofocus, so I'm going to turn that off. Okay. There is one more I thought about. Okay. So maybe use leading lines along the fence. Maybe. Yeah, maybe that might be the shot there. So I'm going to go back to my leaf shot over here and make the decision. So let's have a look. I do like the colours in that though. Yeah, I think I prefer that to the... Where you going? I think I prefer that.
Funnily enough, we're at 2 minutes and 45 seconds, but the battery sim was also come on, so we'll see what lasts first.
Oh, great. Thanks. I think this is the shot I'm going to go for, so I just need to adjust everything now, yeah.
Wait for the shutter, wait for the shutter.
Shutter's done.
Pull the trigger.
I've pulled the trigger. I don't like it in the look of it in the back of my camera, but we'll see how it works out in post. So that's it from me then. That's the Busy Man's Guide with me, Paul Adams, done for today. Remember to like and subscribe. Details are below for Steve's channel as well. Do go and check that out. And until next time, stay sharp, stay focused, and stay busy, and we'll see you in the next one. Whoop. I've got to go and tell Steve now. And I really don't want to, but here we go. You all right, Steve?
Yeah, so?
So, yeah, I won. No, I didn't. You won.
I won.
You won.
I won. I won. I won. Even if I won. You won, mate.
I beat you. I beat you.
By a small margin, a fraction.
But I beat you.
By a little bit.
But I beat you.
Little bit.
I beat you.
Bit.
Just say it.
Little bit.
Just say.
Just a little bit.
I beat you.
By a little bit.
I'll be humble about it, but thank you very much.
Be humble about
no,
it.
no, I am. I am. I'm quite surprised because I didn't think my shot was going to be that good.
It's a little bit better.
But at the end of the day, proof's in the pudding. I won.